What's up guys and welcome back to another video. Today's video we're focusing on the All Black Haka, one of the most electrifying moments in the game when you encounter the All Blacks. I mean, come on, it just sets the goosebumps on fire when you witness that Haka, the passion, the emotion, the aggression from the All Blacks when they do the Haka. It's such an amazing tradition and it's something I look forward to the most after the anthems because it just sets the tone of how the game's going to be, especially when they have the choice of the two huckers. I mean, we know the level of intensity it is and what it means from a respect point of view to when they choose which one. So it really is awesome. But there's been a debate, and we've done it before, and I thought we'll do it again. Is one, should it be there? Obviously with it. I think it should. I think it's a great way to ignite the passion and the emotion in a game. I'm all for the All Black Haka. I think it's amazing to watch, to witness. I've seen it live in 2011, and it's a moment I will never ever forget. But the main topic of today's video is whether or not chanting during it is disrespectful. Now, obviously, when we've heard the All Blacks take on Ireland in the 2019 World Cup, they were obviously singing. We've seen the All Blacks being drowned out a bit at Twickenham with Swing Low Sweet Chariot. When they come down to South Africa, the Olays go berserk. Now, is that considered as disrespectful? Should we be quiet like when we the Springboks challenge the All Blacks over in New Zealand? It is dead silent, and you can hear the full-on haka, and it goes on like that, and you can see the emotion from the opponents as well as from the All Blacks. Either way, even when they play away from home, you can still see the intensity because as the crowd goes louder, the All Blacks go louder, and they want the world to hear them, which we generally do. But there are times where the crowd literally drown out the haka. Now, I have my own thoughts of this, and I'm encouraging all New Zealand subscribers to leave their thoughts on this because I'm very curious to hear it. And I please ask and plead with all of you, please be respectful in the comment section. There's no need to banter on this, whether you disagree or agree. Just be respectful because this is a normal channel and we don't need fighting. I've had to remove comments of people calling each other idiots because they are very protective of their nation, which I understand and respect. But come on, this is a positive, motivational channel. We don't need the hatred here. So for me, I think it's a good thing. I think it ignites the challenge back. Obviously, the All Blacks getting all emotional and going through that haka is terrifying to watch. And I think all players have said the level of emotion that you feel coming from the All Blacks for a haka is indescribable. So for me, by the crowd chanting back, I think that's awesome because it's like, all right, boys, game on. We're ready for you. The crowd are ready for you. Our nation is backing us, and we're going to give you a challenge. What's it? 7 out of 10 times, the All Blacks end up winning. So for me, I don't think it bothers the players. I don't think it distracts them. I don't think it puts them off. I think it just encourages an All Black more and more. It gives them the necessary energy to say, wow, the crowd is here. Now we're going to play. Now we're going to give you an even bigger contest and get more emotional. I mean, TJ Perenara, Periwipu, the legends, even Carlos Spencer, when they ignite and start off the haka, I mean, seeing the expressions on those guys' faces is it's brilliant because it just shows how much the tradition means to these guys and what this moment defines in kicking off the rugby match, whether it's in a World Cup or a normal Test game. So for me, I'm all for the crowd going at it, and I think it just ignites the challenge. Um, I'm sure there will be people who find it disrespectful. I know one of the years, I think it was 2 years ago or last year, when England took on the All Blacks and the swing low sweet chariot was drowning out the haka. There was a lot of complaints saying should fans be respectful. Now I don't think it's them being deliberately disrespectful. I think it's more of a line of we're here to challenge, as I mentioned. So for me, I'm all for it. I think it just ignites the passion and as I said before, I love the haka. I think it's one of the greatest kickoffs to a rugby match, and it just puts that. What I also do like, and I know this isn't allowed, is they're supposed to stand a certain amount of meters away from the All Blacks. I personally prefer it when the guys challenge them in like a sort of reaction back. I know we got to be respectful to it, but for example, when France did the arrow, I think England also did it. When 95 World Cup Cobus Vissa went right up to the nose of Joe Nolomu. Those are intense moments. And when you see reactions from players going at the haka, whether they look petrified or whether they look amused, like Owen Farrell did once, those are awesome challenges for me that I think should be allowed. When look, they need to be respectful and they mustn't mock it. But giving a little stampede walk closer to the All Blacks or doing an arrow type thing in order to say, right, you got the shots fired, we're coming straight for you as well. Certain things like that for me, I think should be allowed just to ignite the passion. I mean, they've got the war cry. What can we do back in order to put you guys off your momentum, if you know what I mean? Just a few thoughts. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. I've been wanting to do this video for quite some time because of this. And I mean, the hackers for me are the most electrical moments in the game. And I'm all for it. I support it. I back it. But I also support giving them a little bit of a run with the crowd. I think it's good fun and all good sports if people are respectful. If they're not, then don't do it. But I'm all for it. I think it just ignites that game that much more. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Do you agree or do you disagree? Thanks so much for watching, guys. Appreciate the support. Give it a like. Subscribe if you're new. If you want to become a member, hit the join button next to the subscribe button, and appreciate all the support given to this channel. Stay safe and never give up. Cheers.